The first thing that using these two cell phones, my Pixel 6 and S21 Plus, have taught me is that components don't matter. The second thing that using both of these phones back to back has taught me is that some components do matter a lot for the user experience. But in this video, I want to talk about some of the quick takeaways I've had using two semi-flagship, mid-range, high-end devices for the last 4 days, because it has changed the way I think about components. It's the way it's changed the way I've thought of software, and sometimes it takes a workout at the gym for me to clear my head and really figure out the things I want to talk about. The third thing I've learned is that One UI 4.1 on the S21 Plus is really, really good. It's really fast, it's really smooth, basically bug-free, jitter-free, it's extremely responsive, and on top of that, Samsung has done a lot to make their phone experience more like stock Android, with inclusion of the Google Discover feed on the left-hand side and how well Google Services is integrated with their device. In fact, sometimes when I say the hot word to activate Google, it activates on my S21 before my Pixel 6. The fourth thing that I've learned using both of these devices back to back is that Android, the way it comes on non-Google devices, it's just not as smart. I don't know how to describe it. But going from using the S21 to the Pixel 6 feels like I'm using a smartphone versus just a really good phone. It just doesn't feel as smart. The fact that I don't have the same kind of deep Google integration into the device, the fact that the voice to text feature is slower, it just makes the device feel less of a smartphone and more of a full-featured, good phone. The fifth thing that I've learned from using both of these devices back to back to back is that things are just more dynamic on the Pixel. Let me explain. Instagram stories, Instagram Reels works better on Pixel. The video stabilization is better, the night mode is better, it just works better on Pixel. But I have bugs in Instagram Reels on my Pixel. So it works better, but it also works worse. And updates are almost always kind of constantly changing this. On Samsung, I don't have those problems, but I can't use like the ultra wide camera on my Samsung phone for Instagram. So I don't really know which one is better because they both have upsides and downsides. Now, my sixth and final takeaway from all of this time I've spent using both of these devices, it's that Google is in an absolutely terrible position right now in regards to its hardware. And let me explain on this. On one side of things, Google and Samsung right now have an exclusive partnership for Wear OS, which is why we haven't seen much in the way of new Wear OS wearables since that merger. On the other hand, Samsung and Microsoft have a partnership, which is why you get the Microsoft Suite, the Microsoft One Cloud, Outlook, and all of those other apps pre-installed on your Samsung device. So on one hand, Samsung is exclusively partnered with Microsoft, and Google is simultaneously partnered with Google. And so on the Samsung devices, we get this weird hodgepodge of Microsoft services, Microsoft apps, Microsoft stuff that's deeply integrated into the Samsung user experience, where that same company also has an exclusive partnership with Google. And so what this means to you, the consumer, is that your experience on a Samsung device is not going to be as Google friendly, maybe, because you're still going to have bloatware, you're still going to have Microsoft integration with stuff, but at the same time, there isn't this whole Microsoft ecosystem that Samsung has. It's fragmentation within the Samsung ecosystem, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm done with my workout. I'm done with this video. If you guys want to watch these videos here on my channel without advertising, you can go ahead and become a supporting member for $1 a month. I post all of these videos ad-free, unmonetized for you guys, and we hang out on Discord, talk the shit, and have a good time. Peace.